Welcome to the Gentleman's Guide to Gaming, and a game I haven't spoken about on this channel for quite some time, and ashamedly so, because this game is Scarred Lands, and Scarred Lands is a setting, historically, for Dungeons and Dragons. A lot of you are going to know of Scarred Lands through its creature collection. Why might you know that? Well, if you were on the big D20 train, if you picked up the Player's Handbook when it was first released for 3rd edition, you might well know that the creature collection for Scarred Lands came out before the Monster Manual, and therefore was a smash hit for White Wolf. It was through the creature collection that the entire Scarred Lands campaign setting was almost, I guess you could say, stealth-developed, because it had various variations, new monsters, things that were unique to the world of Skarn, and subsequently there were a variety of creature collections developed. This went all the way into 5th edition D&D, went into Pathfinder as well, with a new Scarred Lands campaign setting for those editions. The Scarred Lands Player's Guide, I believe it's called, and the new creature collection specifically for 5th edition D&D, which is an absolutely beautiful book made in concert between Onyx Path and Handiwork Games, I believe. Now, why are we talking about Scarred Lands today? Well, not only is it an incredibly deep setting, an incredibly rich setting in which you are basically playing your fantasy game in the graveyard of the gods. There has been a cataclysmic war between gods and titans, and the world of Skarn is scarred because these chasms, these ruins, these seas are, in many cases, the results of gods clashing with titans. In some cases, you are literally adventuring in the fossilized husks of bodies. This sea is blood red because there is a body at the bottom of it, and there is constant flow of blood belching up from the Titan's heart within. And what's more, the environment is often affected by the god or the titan that fell there. So if you are, for instance, venturing into the hollowed out shell of the corpse of a titan of greed, yes, the walls may be layered with gold, but the deeper and deeper you go, the more and more affected you're going to be. And the kinds of creatures that will be attracted to inhabit a place like that, the titan spawn that might spawn out of it, will likewise be manifestations of that titan. It is a beautiful setting, incredibly rich, and I recommend people check it out. But I'm not just here to tell you, look at the Scarred Lands Player's Guide for D&D and Pathfinder. No, this is news. News. Because some of you are going to be fans of Savage Worlds. I don't think we've ever spoken about Savage Worlds on this channel. That's a damn shame, because there are a lot of games I enjoy with Savage Worlds as its base system. Deadlands, of course. Rippers, very big fan of Rippers. And a game studio with which I'm not affiliated, but I do know the person who runs it, Travis Legg, by the name of Aegis Studios, has acquired a license from Onyx Path Publishing, the owner of Scarred Lands, to publish Scarred Lands material for Savage Worlds. Now, this is brand new. Until recently, Scarred Lands has been restricted to D&D and Pathfinder, and now it is opening up to Savage Worlds system, which means an entire reboot, an entire remake of your playable options, of your monsters, of your setting, and new material will be added. It is something that I am incredibly excited to see, because Scarred Lands, ever since I first got into D&D as a player, was one of the settings that just really grabbed me right from the right off the bat. And now to see it rejuvenated, brought back, resurrected, if you like. I guess it hasn't been dead, but it is most certainly getting a fresh paint of coat with Savage Worlds, and with Travis Legg at the helm, who is a massive Scarred Lands enthusiast. I think it is going to do very, very well. I would love it if people gave Scarred Lands some support. So I'm going to post some links in the video description below. Check them out. If the setting that I've described to you appeals to you, take a look. Follow what Travis is up to. Follow what Aegis Studios is up to. And when they do publish some material for Savage Worlds, take a look. I may even get a chance to work on some of it. I have a feeling I will. But I will just force my way in, because I work on whatever I damn well choose. Anyway, Scarred Lands is very much a love letter to my style of fantasy. It's sword and sorcery. It is something I deeply enjoy and I want to share with you. So as we get news about what's coming out for Scarred Lands and Savage Worlds, I'm going to be telling all of you about it because I want you to feel excited about it as well. If you have ever played in Scarred Lands before, if you picked up the Creature Collection, if you have any memories related to this game or you're enthusiastic about it, please comment below. Let me know your thoughts about this transition from D&D to Savage Worlds. Indeed, are you a fan of the Savage Worlds system? Or, and feel free to say if you're not, say if you're not. Because if you're not, I would love to hear your thoughts. What do you think works well? What do you think doesn't? What do you think will work well for transitioning Scarred Lands to this rules system? I want to hear your thoughts, so comment below, let me know what you're thinking, and I will speak to you again next time.